You can expect anything from me. I don't want to copy anyone from the Chameleon. It was a birthday gift from Sherbil, but definitely I'm not gonna marry a Kardashian, that's for sure. Khloe Kardashian
dated that guy.
She ruined his career. I prayed to Lebanon. Beirut is my city. I became a DJ there. Long way to be who I am today. That's gonna happen. You can see it.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, and they will never forget me as well.
Yeah.
Unknown, fear from the unknown. That's the hook. And stream Autistic Love and Unknown. And take me there.
Hello everyone, I'm Nargis Kalam and welcome to another episode of the Expat Blueprint. Today we have a DJ, a music producer, and a visual storyteller. Back in 2022, he was selected to be the opening act of the fan festival during FIFA World Cup. Since then, he has released tracks such as Autistic Love and Take Me There. Today, we're here to talk about his latest track called The Unknown, and it is a song tributed to the people who lost their lives during the Beirut blast. The track is personal, powerful, and deeply intentional. So let's welcome Adrian, aka the Chameleon. Thank you so much for hosting us in your studio. Super cool, by the way.
Thank you.
So congratulations on
like the vibe, huh?
Absolutely. I entered and I was like, wow, this is an artist's apartment. So speaking of the unknown, right? So when you sat down to write this track, did you write it for the people who lost their lives, or did you write it for the people grieving?
Okay. So the story of this track is actually funny. I've been producing for so many years now and have a lot of projects. So one of the projects had no name, literally no name. So while I was checking this project, I was like, what do I need to save it? I saved it unknown because I don't know what's the name.
Literally unknown.
Yes, and I had it for like 2 years unknown. The project was unknown. Fast forward to this year in February, I believe, I had Andrea in the studio, and she was listening to multiple tracks that I had, and she liked Unknown, the project, and we started vibing. And what's the context behind Unknown? And me being a spiritual person in Qatar, that I had this spiritual rebirth that I talked about previously. I felt the need to translate this message to the people, you know, and so I want to remind people that we're all gonna die, and it's time to find the light and know that there is a God and there is something beyond this life. Because I was an atheist for so many years, and to me life was nothing. Literally, when we die, that's the end. And discovering that there is a God and there is judgment and there is like life and we are eternal beings. That's when I felt that, okay, Andrea had nothing. Like, she's like, what do you want us to talk about? I'm like, let's talk about life, death. She's like, cool. And I started telling her what I want in English, and she started translating to Spanish.
Okay.
And yes, and we came up with the lyrics, we recorded them, and I started working on the track. Fast forward to recently, 2 weeks ago, I felt I was working on an ad, and I thought about using a snippet of Unknown as a teaser. And that's when it clicked that, oh, August 4th is coming up. That's when I remembered that the Beirut explosion, and I felt that it could be also a tribute for the people that lost their lives.
Absolutely.
So it wasn't really meant for the people
originally,
the Beirut blast, but everything was connected, everything was linked, and so I decided to release it on August 4th, also as a tribute. So I added the flag on the flyer.
I saw it.
There was no flag before, so I added the artwork, and it's basically a song every being can relate to, because we're all gonna die. We all have an expiration date, and no one knows when it's gonna die. And I feel now, with everything that's happening in the world, all the wars and all the evil, I believe it was the perfect track to release now, and that's why I released Unknown.
Interesting. That's quite thoughtful of you as well. Now, would you say this track is like a memorial, a prayer, or a rebellion for the people?
Everything. It could be the three in one. I mean, a prayer, I'm not sure. I mean, it's electronic, right? So it's electronic music. And me as a DJ, I compose everything.
Yeah, that's just how you express, right?
Exactly. I want to express what I'm on in musically and translate it into frequencies, translate it into melodies, into lyrics. Because I have a message. I don't wanna be like anyone else in the industry. I don't wanna copy anyone. I'm just trying to be authentic and unique and do it my own way. And yeah, so basically, Unknown is just a piece. It's from my heart, you know. It's just
From Adrian.
Yes, from the Like a Million.
Like a million.
So yeah, I mean, it's not a prayer, obviously, but while people are dancing in the club,
yeah,
I want to remind them to pray. I want to remind them to remember God.
The truth.
Just let the music help you find God. That's the lyrics, you know. It's just there is a God, and again, and I wanna confess it to the world as someone who didn't believe in God. No, there is a God, and He can reveal Himself to anyone if they're open to it. So that's my message to the world, and I hope it will touch the hearts of people, and it might help them find the light one day.
Right. Thank you for sharing that. Now imagine there's a person who's lost absolutely everything in that blast, and they listen to your track, The Unknown. What would you like to say to them personally?
I would like to tell them that innocent lives, I believe they're all at peace. So if you know, we all know people that lost their lives, obviously.
Yeah.
But I feel, and I think that the innocent lives that were gone are at peace, and they're in a better place.
Yeah, absolutely.
A place where there's no suffering, where there's only love and just peace, you know, being with God. And so if you know your loved one are in a better place, why would you be sad?
True.
Okay, we miss them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna miss hugging them.
Better for them.
Exactly, and I hope I can work hard spiritually to make it to heaven and be with them. You know, so it's not an easy road, and people take things for granted, which is the road to heaven is feels like hell.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
That's a different way of putting things, and I fully understand what you mean. And recently on your Instagram, you shared a quote by Kanye West, and I know you're a huge fan of Kanye West.
He's my idol.
Right, and
it's not a fan. It's about like I look up to Kanye. You know, he inspires me because I don't know if you've seen Kanye's documentary on Netflix. And just me watching, it's called Genius. And me watching this, I'm like, oh my God, like I can relate to this guy so much. And it's just like the way he thinks. And this documentary is about Kanye before the world. Before the world knew about Kanye. That's when I can see myself like I'm a different version of Kanye, you know? I'm not the same person, but we both he dropped out of college, I dropped out of engineering.
Oh right, engineering.
Yeah, we kind of, you know, like we both had also a spiritual trip. He also had a spiritual trip. I had a spiritual trip. Kanye started as a producer, and people were not taking him as a performer. Kanye started as a producer, but people were not taking him serious as a rapper and as a performer.
Oh, okay.
To me, it's the other way around.
Okay.
I proved myself as a good DJ. Now I want to prove myself as a good producer. Like that's my challenge. And yeah, many other things, but definitely I'm not gonna marry a Kardashian. That's for sure. I'm not gonna do Kanye's mistakes.
I'm not gonna go that road.
I'm not gonna do Kanye's mistakes. A couple of years ago, I had the first athlete that the Kardashian dated. Khloe Kardashian
dated that guy.
Dated the guy. His name is Rashad Makansi. He was in my studio. He used to play in the NBA, and he told me she ruined his career.
Oh.
The guy played in the NBA for 2 seasons. He was the first athlete to ever date a Kardashian. And he literally told me, like, she ruined my career. And I don't want to go.
You don't want to go into the details. Okay.
I don't want to go that road. I don't want to marry a Kardashian. So it's like I respect Kanye. I want to like
be him, but not.
No, not be him. I want to be myself. But I'm inspired by him,
of
course. And he's like someone I look up to. But I learned from his mistakes that I don't want to do them in my own life. And so the quote that you mentioned.
Nothing in life is promised except death.
Actually, I have it here. So Justin, can you please give us the quote? It's literally there on the wall. So actually,
right.
I have a friend of mine. He knew, he works with me. His name is Sharbel. He gave me this on my birthday.
Oh,
He
sweet.
gave me this quote on my birthday. So while we were writing the lyrics of Unknown, that's when I decided to mention what Kanye said.
Yeah, it was in your Instagram post, and I was like, I need to ask him
Because
about
it
this.
was a birthday. It was a birthday gift. Where's the camera? This camera. It was a birthday
Yeah, that
gift
one.
from Sharbel, and because he knows about my trip with Kanye and he knows that I like Kanye, and he gifted me this because it's also very powerful and very true.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
Nice.
I added it to the lyrics of my track.
Sweet.
Um,
You know what? One day I hope you meet him and you make like a killer track with him.
wow.
One day.
you never know.
You never know.
If that's God's will, that's God's plan.
Yeah.
It might happen. If not, I cannot force it.
One last question I want to ask about the Unknown.
Yeah,
Where were you during the Beirut blast?
I was in Qatar.
You were in Qatar.
I was in Qatar and I was literally, I was so scared because once I saw that, because I have a house in Beirut, literally like not far from the port.
Yeah.
And my mom was there, I believe. But I mean, the glasses were shattered in my house. But
Oh, that's scary.
and my uncle was close to the airport, to the port. And but anyways, it's something really. I mean, the system in Lebanon, it all needs a change. You know, the whole situation, the whole political system that has been there for so many years, the corruption. We need that change, you know, and I pray to Lebanon. It's part of me, you know, it's my country. I was raised there. Beirut is my city. I became a DJ there. You know, I kind of, my first ever gigs were in Beirut, you know, in the pubs of Jumeirah were literally across the port, you know,
Oh.
the street across the port
Yeah.
where the explosion happened. I used to DJ there.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm talking like when I first started, like 14, 15 years ago. So Beirut is a piece of me and it's a piece of my heart. And of course, any Lebanese, not even non-Lebanese, were grieving about
Of course, yeah.
this massacre that happened. And
I'm really sorry you had to go. It's so unfair. Nobody deserves to go through something like that. Would you say that these memories that you had in Beirut also influenced the soundscape of the track?
absolutely,
Yeah.
because as I said, Beirut and Lebanon is part of me.
Yeah.
Both my parents are Lebanese. I was raised there. My family's there. When I talk about my family, it's like also my grandmas, my uncles, my cousins. I have a lot of my friends, my childhood friends, my school, my university is there. Like
You must have been terrified when you heard.
yeah, I've lived most of my life in Lebanon, and so of course, like my music also has some Oriental maybe touch. Not Orient. Some of my music has Oriental touch, but yeah, there's some sounds maybe that I use probably because I was shaped that way in Lebanon. So
As you should.
absolutely, it's part of me, you know.
Of course. Wear it proudly.
Of course.
Now, take me back to Autistic Love. It is such a heartfelt song.
Yeah.
And I want to know who is the boy who was featured in the video and what was the inspiration behind making Autistic Love?
Sure. So Autistic Love is a song that was inspired by the workshop I gave to autistic kids. And the boy, the star of the music video, Munir,
Munir.
is actually the son of Joel and Shadi, which are really good friends. And I know them for a minute now. And when I decided that I want to shoot a music video, and Joel being very loud, very outspoken about situation with her son on social media, that's when I reached out to her to ask her if she'd be interested in having Munir as a star of the music video. And she didn't even hesitate. Like she's like, yes, for sure.
Amazing.
And the rest is history. The rest is history. And
He's become a star now, Munir.
you should have seen at the cinema when we did the avant-premiere, and everybody wanted to take pictures with Munir. Everybody wanted to meet
Oh, so
Munir.
sweet.
Munir. So he is a star, and he's such a lovely boy.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea. He's so cute. When he sees me, he's like, it's so cute. Like, I just want to hug him.
So cute.
And yeah, it was actually a piece of me and I'm happy that I was able to put together such a project, and hopefully raise awareness about such an important topic.
You have done your part, I would say. And I'm sure a lot of people has approached you ever since you released Autistic Love, because I believe you got much more fan base in Qatar, especially after that.
Joan's friends.
I see. So could you share a conversation or a response that really touched you?
I would say the emotions and the seeing people crying when they watched the music video at the cinema. People were literally crying because they knew Munir, and seeing him on big screen as a star, they were emotional. And just them leaving the cinema, I was seeing them crying. It touched me, you know. I'm like,
you realized the impact you made, right?
Exactly, we made it. And I also received a message from one guy. He's a friend. He's actually in Mexico now.
Okay.
And he had also, I actually screenshotted and shared it on my Instagram.
Okay.
And it brought tears to his eyes, and because his brother had some mental illness as well as his mom. And so he felt related, even though it wasn't autism specifically, but he felt related to the message as well. Just like him sending me this message, it brought joy to my heart.
Yeah.
It brought joy to my heart. But Autistic Love made really good in Qatar.
Yeah,
but it didn't actually reach a global audience when it comes to autism. So maybe next year, I don't know.
Yeah. One step at a time. You
exactly.
got this.
So I don't want to push it. I tried. I tried to send it to so many organizations worldwide. They haven't got back to me. I don't know why. Guys. So
why?
I just can't just stop my life and wait for them. I just have to keep on releasing music.
Yeah, they move.
And also, like, on the day I released Unknown, I was literally working on the
next one.
You just
the Unknown. Oh, right.
Agape one.
Before one Agape.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just heard now.
Are we supposed to talk about that?
Yeah. I'm releasing a new song soon. Because that's what's gonna save me, my music, and I just have to keep on releasing. I have a lot of projects, and one step at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Autistic Love and The Unknown both have a theme around humanity and awareness, right? Now, is this the kind of theme you purposefully go for? And are these the kind of themes that we can look forward to in your next coming tracks?
You can expect anything from me.
Okay.
I'm the comedian.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want. I'm a free bird. I'm a free chameleon.
Yeah.
I change my colors. I can do whatever I want. So
Yeah.
don't put me in a box. Don't label me. I just want to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And whenever I feel like it. So, of course, I'm not going to release something that doesn't align with
who you are.
Exactly. And my beliefs. And just to follow the narrative to make it. I'm not interested. Of course, I want to make it. I'm hungry for success.
Yeah.
I want to be able to travel the world one day and with my family, with my friends, and be performing music and putting so much work. And I believe I'm on the right track. It's just a matter of time.
Absolutely.
As for my music, maybe I'm gonna release an Arabic song, or maybe one day an Indian song.
Yeah.
I can do whatever I want. Like don't like just put me in a box that you only do this type of
That's
music,
very exciting.
That's so I just want to do whatever I want, whatever I feel like doing,
All right. After hearing all of your experiences back in Beirut, I can't help but wonder if the creative flow that you get could also be a symptom of all the trauma and all the hardships that you had to go through. And it's a part that never really healed, and you're expressing it through your music.
Could be. Could be. I mean, as for healed, I believe I'm healed from everything.
Okay.
Because once I encountered God in my life, I believe I'm healed. I'm just like, I'm ready to die. Because people are afraid to die.
Yeah.
Like especially the atheist or the agnostic. They say, we don't care about dying. But when the moment happens, they're gonna be scared. So it's like, I don't want to believe in hell until I die and realize there is a hell. You understand me? It's just like, it's absurd. And to me, it's just like, I just want to spread love. I just want to spread good music, influence others to find God, find the purpose, so they will not fear the unknown. So it's unknown, fear from the unknown. That's the hook. So fear from the unknown. What is the unknown? Death. So I'm not fearing death because I found God.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm healed from everything, from all the traumas. And once you know God, you're gonna probably accept the sufferings in your life and what you've been through, because you're gonna see life from different perspective.
Okay.
You feel me? So it's a spiritual thing. It didn't happen to me in one day. I've been on this for years to understand, and I believe I still have a lot to learn and a lot to discover in my spiritual journey. Because the same way when you go to the gym, you're not gonna see an improvement in one day or in 1 week or in 1 month. It might take you 1 year or 2 years just to see your body in a different shape, and you're gonna be encouraged to keep going. Same thing spiritually. You know, nothing will happen in 1 day, in 1 week, in 1 month. Maybe it will. I'm not saying it cannot happen, but over time you're gonna start realizing that you're gonna become a different person when you start a spiritual journey. And I'm calling people from all religions to find God. I'm not telling them like, hey, this is the religion or this is the religion. No, just
it's not about religion, it's about God.
Exactly. It's about finding who's God, like the creator, someone that created this life that we live in, you know? And as Kanye said, nothing is promised in this life except death. And that's a fact. We're all gonna die, you know? But when is our expiration date? No one knows. So each person should ask themselves, am I ready to die? Or what is even death? You know? And for people that don't believe in the afterlife or that there's a higher power, they're scared from the unknown. They better be afraid from the unknown. Or else they're idiots, you know? I'm not joking. Because I was the biggest idiot. I didn't care. I was like, when I die, nothing will happen. I'm just gonna be an energy wasted or energy is gone. And I was blind for so many years, yet now I see.
Now you see.
Now I see. Now I see you.
Now I see you.
Yeah.
What is a harsh truth that you learned in the music industry?
Okay, I think the music industry is the hardest industry in the world. And it's the most evil, I would say, because...
the most evil?
Yes.
Oh.
Because first of all, when you talk about nightlife, especially nightlife, you're gonna see the worst when you work at night. You know, it's different. Like when you work at night, and I've did this for years, so you will find a lot of people that they're just, I'm not gonna say the wrong people, but I mean, it's a dark world. There's no sun. Literally, it's a different world, you know? And so the music industry is actually, I still haven't made it.
Okay.
I'm still,
Oh, you're gonna make it though.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm working. So when is it gonna happen? I don't know, maybe next year, maybe tomorrow, maybe in 10 years. I believe it will happen, and I just have to stay consistent, put in the work every day, and just leave it to God. Like I learned with prayers, I don't want to rush it. I just want to let go and trust in God's plan. He's gonna make it happen at the right time. I don't have to force it, you know? And that thing is just like, it's like I let it go. It's like I feel like I can breathe now, you know? When I, for example, when I met DJ Snake.
You met him a couple of times, right?
The first time I met him, when I told him about my vision and how everyone's telling me, no, you're never gonna make it unless you focus on one genre. That was my struggle for many years. Because people, they told me like, you're never gonna make it. Or no, that's almost impossible to make it if you don't focus on one genre. Like, what do you like? Hip-hop? Okay, focus on hip-hop. Make it as a hip-hop producer. And then do house or do Afro or do whatever. And I'm like, I did everything and I produce everything. Like, what's wrong with that? No one has ever done it. Okay, I'll be the first.
Okay, yeah.
To ever make it as someone in the underground scene and in the mainstream scene at the same time. Because you see DJs and artists in the underground scene different than the ones in the mainstream scene, you know? So I'm trying to do both because I was in the mainstream almost my entire life. And now I'm trying to transition, you know, and also have my music and like my electronic music in the underground scene. At the same time, I want to keep a foot in the mainstream and collaborate with anyone, you know? So no focus on one genre, what do you like? And so, yeah, and I never heard any, I never like agreed, even though I had managers back in the days that they would go study the market and they'll come back to me and they're like, Adrian, you have to focus on one genre. Listen to me. Like I've asked around, I'm like, no, man, you're working with me. That's my vision. So
don't put me in a box.
Yeah,
right?
if you don't like my vision, if you don't believe in what I believe in, then maybe we shouldn't work together. So I've struggled with this my entire life. And when I met DJ Snake the first time, I don't know if you can see the picture there when we're doing this.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're doing this. So that's when we had a conversation, and I told him about my vision. And you know what he said?
What?
He's like, who's the biggest artist on the planet?
Yeah.
And I was like, Drake, of course. And he was like, he literally did this because Drake at the time just released a house album.
Oh, right.
I think honestly, never mind. So Drake, the greatest artist of all time, the guy that does everything as hip hop, commercial beats, Hotline Bling, One Dance, like the guy put on like some of the biggest tracks of all time, and he just released a house album with Black Coffee and so many house producers. And it's like,
if he can do it.
No, it's like DJ Snake was like, you know, like you can do whatever you want. And so he boosted my confidence.
Yeah.
And he asked me a question. He's like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 26. At the time I was 26. And he was like, oh man, you're still young. I made it at 30. And I felt like, oh, I still have a long time. I still have like 4 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just I don't want to rush it, and I trust in God's timing. I'm putting in the work. I know I'm not ready.
Okay.
Even though I feel ready, but if I was ready enough, God would have made it happen.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Okay.
Because I still have a lot of things to improve whether it's playing instruments or making music. Also, still a journey. I'm still learning every day, and I just want to enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey, and we're gonna reach the top.
Yeah, all the best. You have played music in different kinds of settings, such as radio, live sets, behind deck with thousands of people, and even acoustic, you know? And I want to know which is a context that brings out the most rawest, most unfiltered version of you.
So I only played a live set once.
Oh, okay.
That's it. And
how was that?
it was when I released Take Me There.
Oh.
And my live set was not ready at the time.
Okay.
But I kind of like rushed into finishing my tracks just so I can perform the track and perform my live set and release the Take Me There. And that was in March 2024.
Oh.
And since then, all I'm doing is working on my second live set that I still haven't finished.
Oh.
So just to tell you that I'm a perfectionist, and I want to make sure that my live set is perfect. So I'm still working on my second live set.
Okay.
And meanwhile, I'm releasing music.
Yeah, you're doing all at once, yeah.
You know, I'm releasing music. But once I finish my live set, the goal is to travel the world and perform live music, and that's like a dream. So obviously, I would pick 100% to perform live music.
Okay.
Because I can teach you how to DJ in maybe 1 week, and you will know how to press play. You just need to learn how to beat match. I'll have PCS.
Okay. Now I'm interested.
You need to learn how to beat match songs, and how to select the music, and how to use the effects, and how to, you know, it's just like a couple of practice. Maybe within a week to 1 month, you'll be ready.
Should I?
And now they made it so much easier to DJ, you know.
Oh, is it?
With the new technologies and new machines. But to be a keyboard player, to be a guitar player, or to be a...
Oh, I tried it, man, and I just gave up.
It's gonna take years, you know. So that's my challenge. Like, I want to prove, like, the world.
Yeah.
Like Kanye, he wanted to prove that he was a good rapper, and they didn't take him seriously. I want to prove the world that I'm a good musician, I can play. I don't rap. I don't sing. Maybe one day I'll try. But in the meantime, I just want to play live music and travel the world with my instruments to play my own music.
Yeah.
Not just to go DJ press play. To maybe there's
A true musician.
A DJ across the street that's playing the same track. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play a live set that no one has. It's my original songs, and that's the dream.
That's crazy to think about, right? Yeah. Now, let's talk about your life in Qatar. So, how long have you been in Qatar?
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and I've heard that you didn't really come here to settle, right? But you've stayed here for 6 years, right? How did that unfold?
Actually, it came for one night. I had a show.
One night.
Yeah, one night I had a show, and the owners were really impressed, and they offered me a residency. And I found myself living in Qatar, and it has been 6 years. I thought I was gonna leave at the World Cup.
At the?
I thought I was gonna leave at the World Cup. Like after
In the World Cup,
after
okay.
the World Cup, I'm like, I
Yeah.
think my chapter in Qatar,
Yeah.
khalas,
Yeah.
it's done, you know. And the plan was to move to LA, but God didn't open that door, and I cannot force it.
Yeah.
So I was so frustrated for a couple of months, and then I had a friend, shout out Badr. His name is Badr. He came over and he's like, "Are you stupid? Why you want to?" I swear, straight up. He's like, "Are you stupid? Why you want to move to LA? Who's gonna look at you over there? You know, like you look at you here. You're the biggest DJ in Qatar. You're the highest paid DJ. Why you want to move? You have all the studio, da da da." And I was like, "Man, he's right. You know, like why do I need to force my move to LA? Like why?" Has to happen naturally. Like I should have a call, even though I applied and I was promised by some people that they were gonna look into my music, and I never got any response. So that brought like fire into me to work even harder, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe one day they're gonna contact me again. I don't know, but I'm not waiting for them anymore. You know, I'm just gonna do my own thing, and I'll never forget. I'll never forget, you know, and they will never forget me as well.
Yeah.
And not only them, so many people missed on me, and I'm
Look
looking
where
at
you are now.
you know? No, I'm nowhere. But one day I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna remind them that, yo, you guys missed on me, but I love you and I thank you because I'm here now.
Because of,
You know,
yeah.
because of me. But it's just like they were a part of the journey. Of course, it hurt me. Of course, I'm like, I mean, they could have changed my life at the time. You know, they could have given me opportunity, and because I was working so hard for it, you know, and I still haven't got it yet.
Yeah.
But I feel every day I'm closer, you know. I feel I'm closer that things don't change overnight, yet it does change overnight.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't see the end result, but you're getting there step at a time.
Exactly. And I believe that one day I'm gonna wake up,
Yeah.
I might receive an email, a call,
Yeah.
a DM, I don't know. Something will happen in my life and it will change. In the meantime, I don't want to think about it. I just I'm traveling in 2 days to see my family. I'm excited.
Beautiful, nice.
And that's what I want now. I just wanna go refresh, recharge, spend time with my family. I have my sister coming from the States, and I just wanna come back here with full on energy to keep working on my music and keep working on my
Go
live
back
set,
hustling.
make more music. And
Yeah.
that's the plan.
Nice. So, being in Qatar, has it influenced your track in any way?
Of course. I mean, it shaped me. It made me a different person, a wiser person, better musician. I've grown here, you know. It's part of me now.
Yeah.
You can never undo this part, you know. I'm
6 years.
6 years, yeah, that's a long time. You know, 6 years.
Is there any special place that you go to get your creative ideas, a venue or a place or a cafe that makes you more creative in Qatar?
This place, right?
This place,
This room.
your studio.
This room.
Okay.
If I didn't have this place, I would not be in Qatar. I would probably leave to stay.
Yeah, you built this really comfortable.
This house, I come from my room.
Yeah.
I go to work, which
Yeah.
is a couple of meters to walk. It's my comfort zone.
Yeah.
I love my house here. It's not
Like
easy.
every corner of the place is like an instrument or like something.
That's the DJ setup here.
Yeah.
That's where I produce my music. This is like my instruments here. I have the studio for photo shoot over there. You know.
Wow.
I have my.
What else do an artist need, right?
I mean, so I might live here forever. I don't know. I might leave. I really don't know. I'm just focusing on what matters. I'm focusing on making more music, and if not unknown, I have so many tracks. You know.
Okay. Now, on a lighter note, I am gonna play a game with you. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's a rapid fire question.
Okay.
Let me take this out. Okay. Music edition. R&B or hip hop?
R&B or hip hop?
You have to be
Oh.
quick.
I mean, R&B is under hip hop, kind of, but I would pick hip hop because hip hop is more broad. But
Okay.
I love R&B. But
Yeah,
hip hop.
Yeah. Okay. Acoustic or EDM?
I mean, I would go EDM because now I'm working on electronic music.
Okay.
But I love acoustic as well. Maybe one day I'll release acoustic as well. So who knows?
Looking forward to that. Okay. Studio sessions or live performances?
It depends. Studio session with who? If it's with Drake, I'll go for studio
Of course.
But I would go for a live performance because I cannot wait to grab my
Finish the-
guitar and solo live in front of thousands of people, you know. So I'll go for live performance.
All right. Old school or new wave?
A specific genre, or
As in, do you like the old kind of music or the
so-
new kind of music?
both.
Both?
I would say both because
Okay.
some old school are really nice and some new music also is cool.
Okay. Okay. Headphones or speakers?
I would go for speakers, but my engineer is just telling me to go back to headphones because he's like, you can hear more. So shout out Guido. He's like, headphones, but I would go speakers. Sorry, Guido.
Okay. First album you ever bought?
First album I've ever bought. I think it was Masari's album in 2008. Real Love. He had like the song Real Love. I don't remember the name of the album, but he had the Real Love. I was so young,
Okay.
and I had the CD, like it was like the CD at the time, and I was just playing it non-stop in the living room, my parents' house. I was so young. I would say
Okay.
Masari, Lebanese.
Oh, okay. One artist you would drop everything to collab with? Kanye.
Crazy Drake.
Jake.
Yeah.
I thought you would say Kanye.
I mean, Kanye. You said one artist. You say two. You say two. And Drake. Because to me, Drake is the GOAT. Is the greatest artist of all time.
Okay.
There's no debate.
Okay.
And he's the greatest. Like there's no one has achieved more than Drake to me. You know? I respect everybody's opinion. My opinion is Drake. So if
Okay.
I have to pick one artist, it would be Drake.
Drake.
Two, Kanye and Drake.
Kanye and Drake. Maybe everyone in one track.
You never know. I'll have Kanye and Drake on the.
We'll have a gala time.
That's crazy.
A song that always lifts your mood.
A song that always lifts my mood. I can tell you what my favorite song of all time is, and it could be that one. I don't know. It's called Nothing Else Matters by Metallica.
Okay.
That's my favorite song of all time.
Okay.
So it could be the one, yeah. I like to hear it.
All right. Favorite lyric of all time?
The lyrics of Unknown.
Oh.
It's time to realize that you're not just nobody, you have a soul to save and your soul is eternal. There's no better lyrics than this. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I agree. Current song on repeat.
My upcoming song.
Why don't you talk about that for a bit if you'd like?
I mean, sure. I'm releasing my upcoming song that I'm releasing after Unknown. It's called Agape. And it's a song with Kaika, the same artist that we did Autistic Love. And it's in German and in English. And so since I'm traveling, so I have to finish the track before I leave.
Yeah.
So it's on repeat for the past week. It's non-stop.
Yeah, I heard like a snippet of it. Wow. Wow.
She said it's better than all of the songs.
My personal opinion,
She said-
I love this so much. I heard it and I was like, whoa, her voice just,
It's very catchy.
it really,
You guys will hear it later.
yeah.
Off camera.
All right. Finish the sentence. Music is my
Savior.
savior.
Yeah, because that's what's gonna save me.
Wow.
That's what's gonna save my family.
If it wasn't for music, I would be
Engineer for sure.
engineer.
Yes, that was a dream.
From a musician to
That
an
was a
engineer.
dream. I was
A
studying.
dream to be an engineer?
I was dreaming growing up that I want to be an engineer.
Whoa.
I never wanted to be a full-time musician.
Whoa.
Music was a hobby, and I was just. People told me that you're good at it, and they kind of encouraged me to
DJ.
take this hobby more seriously as a hobby. But then I grew, and I started growing even more and more and more over the years, and then more friends started to push me more, like, bro, take it seriously. Look at you, man. And eventually, shout out to Yunan Butros. I'll never forget. His name is Yunan Butros. He's in
Yunan Patros.
Yunan Butros. He's in France, and he's the one that told me, bro, انت حمار. You know what? انت حمار. Are you donkey? He literally said, انت حمار. I swear, I'll never forget this. And he said, look at you, how much you're growing, man. Like, think about it. Because we were
He was
struggling,
right.
both of us in engineering, you know.
Oh.
I didn't have time to study, you know. I was like partying 4 or 5 times a week. And I would finish my class at 4 in the morning, and I had like electromagnetism at 8 in the morning. You know? And so like 3 hours of sleep, and I have to go to class and to focus on
Didn't align.
it's like heavy courses, and I was into electrical engineering, you know, which is even really tough.
Technical and
Really tough compared to other faculties in engineering. So
okay.
it's not like I wasn't good at school. I didn't have time to study. And my hobby was taking over, and I was making a lot of money, and I needed the money to pay my engineering. That's the circle, you know. Until I had to, you know, make a decision, and Yunan came in the picture, and he's like, "Anta Hmar," and I'm like, "Okay, yes, I'm Hmar." And I was waiting for a contract, and I got this contract, and I'm like, because I told myself, if I'm gonna get this contract,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop engineering,
Ooh.
and I got the contract,
Yes.
and that's when
It started. It all began.
started. But that's when when my life flipped upside down. I had I found myself in a war way bigger than me. I was 20 years old. I was so innocent. It's not like I did something wrong, and I tell you, yeah, I did something wrong. I deserved what happened to me. I was literally an innocent child. I was just a happy bird. Things were happening to me, and all of a sudden, I'm not working anymore. And I literally just left engineering. So I came a long way. I came a long way to be who I am today. That's why I believe in myself. That's why I believe that I'm gonna be where I'm working hard to be, you know, and who I'm gonna become because of my story.
Yeah.
If I didn't have this crazy story, maybe I wouldn't believe that big, and I wouldn't dream that big.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah. It is.
You can see it.
Yeah. Of course.
I love it.
All right. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
You're done with the question? No,
You want more? We can talk more. I can sit all night talking.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Which one's your favorite? Take Me There, or Autistic Love, or Unknown?
Me personally,
Random, yeah.
it's Take Me There first.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know if this is controversial.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
But I was
They're all
telling,
my babies. They're all
Yeah.
my babies.
I like Take Me There first, and then I like The Unknown, and then the acoustic one. But once this one, the new track is out, that's gonna be my top.
Well, Autistic Love, okay.
Yeah.
Autistic Love came third. Okay. That's okay.
So that was Adrian, aka the Necamelian. And if you felt something, heard something, or even learned something, make sure to comment that down below. And I'll see you guys next time.
And stream Autistic Love and Unknown. And Take Me There.
Cut.